Hello, Deb Nation. It's your boy Tom, and today we're going to be doing another automation video. The cool thing about this one is it is online, which can be helpful in a lot of ways. You don't have to download anything. It can connect to a lot of different APIs, Gmail, Google Documents, a whole bunch. I mean, even like Instagram, all social medias. You can connect this to automate a whole bunch of different stuff. And this is great because then you can, create it on one computer and, go to another computer and your automation goes with you as long as you have internet connection, obviously. Or if you're in a work environment, same thing. You can create it on your desktop and it's super easy for people to use on other computers. There are different tiers on this, free version, and then there's a few different tiers on paid version. Today I'm going to be just kind of talking about chatbots. That's one that I don't think I've really ever done a video on, so that's why I'm starting with this. But as you see, there's different categories here. You can do like tables, which is useful for kind of like data management, analysts kind of stuff. Zaps is kind of, when you look at coding, it's kind of like a function. If this happens, do this, or else do that kind of thing. They're called Zaps on here. Obviously, I'm going to have a link to this website in the description below. And it's nice because you can log in a few different ways. I'm using my Gmail account, but you can also log in through a few other platforms or just create a login solely for this website. It's up to you. I just did Gmail because it was super easy, and it automatically will connect to like my Gmail and Google Documents and stuff once I gave it permission. If you guys want to see more videos on this specific website, or you guys know of something like this that maybe has different functionality you like better, let me know in the comments below. And if this video hits 30 likes, I'll expand on this specific platform. Like I said, we're just going to talk chatbots, but then when I can do like Zaps, tables, all this other stuff, and dive a little bit more deep. But I'm going to start with chatbots just because it's obviously something I've never done on there. But yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to click on chatbots. As you see right here, well, just a second ago, it is powered by AI. It is currently, with the free version, is powered by OpenAI 3.5, so ChatGPT 3.5. Yeah. And then you can also do a lot of image kind of stuff on here with generating images or scanning an image to get like a description of what it is. That's using ChatGPT. That's piggybacking basically off DALL-E 3, I believe. So yeah, here we go. Chatbots. This is currently in beta. I don't know how long it's been in beta, but quick explanation. Create a custom AI chatbot. Taking action with built-in automation, no coding required. I mean, everybody on my channel loves my macro videos because they don't involve much coding or knowledge. This is great for you all. So first thing, we're going to name it. I'm just going to name it, let's keep with the theme of my channel, AutoHotkey. So we're going to call it the HK Know It All Dude. Super long name for some odd reason. Why not? So it's pretty quick, it's generating, and it's going to open kind of our little thing right here where we can choose all the different things. So it obviously already still has the name, but you can change it again if you want. You have two options with the greeting. You can go with the basic default one, which is show the same message every single time, which you can see right here. Hi, how can I help you today? Or you can change it right here. Hi, what can I help you today with AutoHotkeys, my dude. You can also do generative, where it's just gonna kind of be unique every time, but I kind of like the static one just because it controls a little better, because with the generated, it knows what it's gonna say. User input placeholder, ask me anything. That's just kind of what's gonna be here, why it's waiting for you to actually put something in. You can just say something like type here now. Obviously, this is not updating until I get to the bottom and push save. And then here's what I was talking about, OpenAI ChatGPT 3.5. On the free version, that's the only option. If you do the paid versions, eventually they have 4 and whatnot, and a few other AIs that you can choose between, depending on kind of, I guess, your background of what this is for. Then right here you have a little slider. You can go with it being more creative or or its creativity level, basically. Is it predictable what it's going to say? Is it going to have more randomness? You can put it at like 0.5 to have it more balanced if you want. This is just something you have to play with and see kind of how it interacts and constantly adjust it. So that's just something you have to test out and see how your users are using it, and manipulate it from there. Display disclosure message and greeting off. That's just kind of disclosure. This is an automatic chatbot. We don't need that. There's a few auto advanced settings here. Browser title. That's just what's going to be on the tab at the top. It just says chat. We can change that to say like HK chat or whatever. Built-in Zapier label. You can't turn that off because that is a paid version. As you see, upgrade to hide label. That's just basically a watermark that's in the bottom right of your corner of your screen, which we'll see here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead, push save changes. We're going to scroll back up here real quick. And as you see, it has updated, like my message here now says type here now. So there's other categories. There's data. That's another one that you have to pay for, but you can upload like text documents, Microsoft Word, PDF, so on. And that's just a way for you to give it more data that maybe is very specific to you, might not really be searchable on the internet for the chat GPT, or it's old data just because they're not current on their data. Actions is kind of like the zaps that I was talking about. You can create an action. And this is something I'll cover a little bit more in the other video. But this one you can say, this is actually perfect for text or for coding. Button text is copy. Notification is like a little drop down thing. Copy text to clipboard. Oh, it actually autofills right there. That's kind of useful. And then, what's it do? You run a zap. Like I said, that'll be another future video. If this gets 30 likes, I'll follow up with those. But that could be like you saying, maybe I in the chat put a picture. It will detect that the picture was added, and then it will automatically send it to my Google Drive for me to use in the future or for review or whatever. But we're just going to do copy response, and then we're going to create the action. Okay, so we got that here, real easy. Display button says copy, and all it does is copy the response to your clipboard. Styles is another one that you do need to plan. That's just kind of putting like themes, colors, stuff like that. So honestly, I don't really care that I can't do that because I'm fine with just the very basic. Conversations, this is just going to be a history. With the free version, you're getting 7 days of history, which honestly I think is fine as long as you're reviewing it every so often. This helps a lot because then you can see how people are interacting. Where is the chatbot having issues, or maybe it's giving way too more random when you want more predictive. So this just is a way to see how people are interacting and then adjust the AI to really meet your needs a lot better. So yeah. Now you can do embed it. Embed it is another one that you need. That would be if you want to put it on your website. But an easier way too is just use share. You're going to get a URL right here. I'm going to copy that to my clipboard. And with the URL, that you could just put into the link of your website or whatever, or an email, and it would automatically take them to your chatbot. Let's give it a second to load, and then they could just talk from here. So, embedded means it could be on the same page as your website, where using the URL, it's just going to open a new tab or window. But yeah, how can I help you today with AutoHotkey, my dude? Let's ask it a question. How do I make a toggle in AutoHotkeys? So we're going to say that. And it works just like ChatGPT because, well, it is ChatGPT. So yeah, it gives me a very brief description here, intro. It gives me like an example of the code, a little bit more details down here. And then here's that little button we were talking about where you push copy. And I'm going to copy it. And see, there's that little pop-up with my text, copy text to clipboard. So now, let's just use here. I'll just post it, and there's everything for me, so I can use later. And then here's that little thing I was talking about where if you're paying for the paid version, you can remove this little thing. Actually, I guess I'm in the way a little bit there. So honestly, to me, that's not a big deal. Like, okay, you see where I built this, like, who cares? But yeah, that's basically the basic rundown of the chatbot. It's super easy. You can tweak it over time, see your history, whatnot, like that. So I will do another video hopefully in the future if you guys like this. Like I said, leave a comment below just letting me know of maybe other websites that are like this for different types of chat GPT bots or whatever. Just real quick before I close out, here's the history that I just refreshed, so I can see my history of, you know, me talking. Obviously, it's not going to tell me who, that's private, but I can at least see how people are interacting with it and kind of style it a little bit better, which you can do kind of like in here, like, you know, directive. You can get a little bit more specific in this. Just check out different types of ChatGPT prompts that would be helpful with a chatbot. All right, all. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all on the next one.